Everyone, I'm going to show you how to use When2Meet and When2Meet.com and kind of what the purpose is for. So to get started, like you'll just go When2Meet.com, and then when you get to the website, it'll lead you to something like this. It looks fairly simple, but basically what When2Meet is used for, or what I use it for, and what a lot of people use it for, is basically to figure out time locations or times that for groups to meet. Small groups, large groups. I do it all the time for all of my like small group classes when we work in small groups. I do from my student organizations. So to kind of get started, this is what kind of looks like when you go right onto it. It's pretty self-explanatory, but basically how you would set one up is on top of here, it will say to create a new event name. And now if you just go type it out, let's just say CI 5301 group, let's say group Y When2Meet. So this is where we're gonna try to meet up with. So how I have that, and then what kind of features for just the When2Meet is basically you can choose specific dates, or you can also choose days of the week. So to look out for our days of the week first. If you want to do like consecutive schedules, people can, and you can have people select from Sunday through Saturday, or just Monday through Friday, for example. So let's say like we have consecutive schedules. We just leave it there from Monday to Friday, and then on the right side you will have times. So no earlier than, for example, noon, and then no later than, we don't want to meet anytime past 10 p.m. because that's pretty late. So if we create that event, it will lead you to something like this. So then you can see from here you have from Monday to Friday, and then so to sign in, basically you will put your name. So Thao, and then password. You don't need to put a password, but basically what the password is for. So it's like if you need to update your schedule, you can always go back into you can always go back into the whatever your name would be. You just have to make sure you have the correct name, that you spell it correctly, and then you would put in the password. But normally with the groups, you don't really need a password because nobody's going to manipulate someone's time. So good to sign in for that, and basically here is what we can do for our schedules. So I'll go through. This is basically consecutive schedule for pretty much every week for all weeks. So Mondays I will be free from 5 to 7. Tuesdays I'll be free from 5 to 7 as well. Wednesdays I'm free anytime after 5. Thursdays I'm free anytime after 5 as well, and then Fridays I'm free the entire day from noon. So for this, this would be my example, and then from here, what we'll do is basically on the right side, you'll see that I am available, and then how to share this would be basically you would copy the link, and then you would just share it to any of your friends. So let's say group me, for example, and then let's say I got the link, I'll share this here, and then now you can see that myself is available from these times, and then one of your group mates would log on as well too. So let's say Tyler is free from he's free from Monday, Wednesday after 5, and only Tuesdays, Thursdays from noon to 3, and then he has only a time gap on Friday from 3 to 6. So he'll have that, and then as you can see on the right side, it'll basically say that see if you look at the darker spots on Mondays from 5 to 7 o'clock, we are both available. None of us are available on Wednesdays from noon to 5, and Fridays only like I'm available at this time. We're both available at these times. So then basically pretty much fill this out. They have to be responsible for filling that out themselves. So let's say there's another person, Daniel, he'll fill this out as well too. So just for example, putting down whatever, and then ultimately you will see when all your roommates will be available to figure this out and to schedule the times. So then from here you just kind of look at what it kind of looks like and where it can kind of go. You can also basically to invite people, you can share them the link, or you can email them, and then basically it'll pop up with however your Windows things would be, or you can do a Facebook message as well too, which you would have to sign in through your Facebook, which I'm already signed in. So basically, that would be how you would use that, and then kind of comparing it to Doodle. Basically, this is how this would look from When2Meet. So we have here, you can see the times here, all this stuff. You see when three people are available, when two people are available, and only when one person is available. For Doodle, this is a Doodle that it's for like a culture center collaboration kickoff. That it's one of the Doodles we have. I didn't set it up, but one of the advisors for the second floor culture center set it up. Basically, it's similar to what we have there, except this one they're doing specific dates. So let's say February 24th, so different times, and then you have different dates at different times, and then you can see that all these people, these 13 participants, filled it out right here, and then you can see you pretty much see who what looks like it's the most. This it works, but I think I the reason why I like When2Meet better is because if you look at this When2Meet here, all you have to do is hover over one and you see everything. Like you see who's available, who's not available, and then here you kind of have to pretty much look at the columns. So this February 24th it looks good, but like February 28th it doesn't look good, but you don't specifically know. You can't just hover over something and know. You have to like kind of keen eye on this one. So lastly, for this is for another example of the When2Meet. I showed you kind of the space much specific days of the week, but if you want to do specific dates, so let's just put whatever here. If you do specific dates, let's say you want to do Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the next week of the Friday, the Saturday, and then you can do whatever specific times. And also, I didn't mention before, but you can do different time areas as well too. So like you can create the event, and then you would see that if you sign in, you have specific dates here on. You have specific dates on the top, which specific days of the week too, and then you can fill it out for each of those. But for the other one, you have only it's just a general Monday to Friday or whatever dates they would select. So this is how you would use When2Meet. Highly suggest using it definitely in like these small groups and stuff like that. It can really easy tell when to meet for your groups. It's not that hard to use, pretty easy to explain, and honestly, it's like a really good tool that I've used and I probably will continue using unless said otherwise. Thank you.